right, we made it through the day. 12 hours ago we were here starting our day with Pilates, and now we're going to finish the day with some nice wind down yoga. Make yourself nice and comfortable, find a quiet place, and just for the next hour make this all about you. We're going to spend some time just relaxing, focusing on our breath, connecting our movements to our breath. So first thing we'll do is get nice and comfortable. Let's go ahead and lie down on the mat. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. And let's start to breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And exhale out through the nose, feeling that same area of your body contract and empty. Once we've slowed our breath down, let's bring awareness to our face. Let's relax our eyes, relax our jaw, relax our cheeks. And let's bring our breath and our awareness into our neck and our shoulders. Breathe away any tension. Breathing from our shoulders to our fingertips. Breathing from our hips to our toes. Breathing from the top of our head down to the tip of our tailbone. Making your way in between each segment of your spine. Let's inhale the arms to the sky and exhale, float down. Inhale to the sky and exhale back down. Inhale to the sky and exhale, float the arms behind. Let's stretch out through fingers and push out through heels. And then just let your body go soft. Inhale the arms back up and exhale, return to your sides. Let's draw the right knee to the chest. Start by just hugging it close, and then we'll flex and point our foot. Let's roll the ankle around, big toe leading the way. And then just letting your foot rest. Let's circle the knee. Think about bringing the knee towards the midline of your body. And then we'll just hug the knee in close. Let's send out that leg and we'll draw the other knee in nice and close. Flexing and pointing our foot. Roll the ankle around and around. Big toe leads the way. And we'll just rest our foot. And let's circle the knee. Knee moving toward that midline of the body. And then we'll keep the knee hugged in. And let's bring the other knee back in. Once there, a couple gentle rocks side to side. And then just hang out in the neutral spot. And let's circle our knees around and around, massaging that lower back. And let's go the other way. And just keep the knees tucked in nice and close to the body. Next, we'll set the left foot on the mat. Place our right ankle on our left thigh and just use your right hand to push on your inner right thigh. Let's ease up a bit. We'll cross that leg farther over the left. Let your arms open wide. And let's drop our knees off to the right. Let your eyes look left. We'll come back up. And now let your knees drop left. And let your eyes look right. And then we'll come back to neutral. Let's uncross. Change the cross of our legs. So now it's left ankle on right thigh. And use your left hand to push gently on your inner left thigh. And then let's ease up and we'll cross the left leg farther over the right. Let's start out by dropping our knees to the left and our eyes look right. Then we'll bring the knees back up, letting our knees drop right, we look left. And then we can bring the knees back to neutral. And then let's uncross the legs. Let's bring the arms in closer to the body, palms facing the sky. Feel your belly button tighten, turn your toes in slightly and start to draw the hips away from the mat. So we're going to just press up into a little beginning shoulder bridge. Try to bring your knees closer together. And then separate the knees and we can roll back down. And then once we've made it all the way back down, let's bring knees back into the chest. A few more rocks from side to side. And then we're back to our neutral place. On the exhale, let's roll the body up. And then once we're up, let's come back to our easy cross-leg position. Letting our palms face the sky, relax our shoulders from our ears. Close your eyes and continue to breathe deeply. Let's drop our chin against our chest, breathe into the back of our neck. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale again, drawing chin to chest. Inhale, lift to back, open throat. And again, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift to back and open throat. Then just bring the head back to neutral. While we're remaining tall, we're going to turn our eyes to look over that left shoulder. Bring the head back through neutral and let's turn to look right. Come back to neutral and again turn and look left. Return to neutral and turn to look right. And then we're back to a neutral place. Next, I want you to start to roll your shoulders from back to front. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. You can extend the arms. And then we're just going to let the arms extend out from the body. Let's rotate to the left. Come back to center. And rotate to the right. Return to center. Rotate left. Hand back to center. Once more, rotate right. And return to center. And let the arms float all the way down. Next, we're going to place our hands together at heart center. Feel your palms pressing together. Lifting our elbows. Breathe. Let's place our thumb and index fingers together to form a little triangle. We're going to inhale at the bottom and then exhale, press that triangle up. Inhale as we pull down, elbows and forearms meet, and then the elbows separate. Again, let's exhale, press up. And inhale, pull down. Exhale, press up. And inhale, pull down. Once more, exhale, press up. And then inhale, pull down. And then just let all of your fingers lace. And we'll press our palms away from the body. While there, let's lean a little bit forward. Lift the arms towards the sky. Start to rotate to your left and let the fingertips fall to the earth. We'll lift back up. Rotate right. And let your fingertips fall to the earth. Inhale as we lift. And exhale, hands return to the heart. Taking one more inhale as we are. Exhale as we go soft. And we can transition onto hands and knees. So once we've made it onto hands and knees, we've got our shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Fingers wide spread, palms rotated in slightly. Start to pull your navel down as you lift your tailbone. Lift your head, open your heart for cow. Exhale, scoop the belly in and round out for cat. Inhale, open cow. And exhale, round to cat. Again, inhale for cow. And exhale, round for cat. We'll make our way back to that neutral place. And then go ahead and extend all the way out through the heel of your left foot. Let's add the right arm forward, stretching into spinal balance. Come back down and we'll switch. Extending our right leg back, pushing out through that heel. And then extend the left arm forward. Exhale, lower, we'll switch again. Left leg extends and right arm comes forward. Exhale, lower, switch. Reaching out. And then come back to all fours. Let's separate the knees a little wider, big toes together, push your tailbone back. Let your chest drop between your knees, extend your arms out. Let your forehead rest on the mat. And feel that stretch running from your tailbone to the top of your head. Let your palms rotate open and feel the stretch increase down the sides of your body. Let's take the right arm and pass it through the left armpit. Bring the right arm out and we'll switch. Passing the left through the right. Bring your arm back out and press back through your tailbone. With your palms open, we're going to tuck our toes and start building downward facing dog. Allow your head to drop through your arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. And feel the base of your shoulder blades drawing toward your gluteals. Let your head drop through your arms and then just nod your head yes. And then we'll shake our head no. And then just let your head be. From there, let's walk our dog, lift and lower each heel individually. And then let's raise both heels together and let them drop down. Try again, raise the heels together and let them drop down. Next, we're going to inhale forward into plank. So our eyes are looking out, we've got a nice tight belly, we've got a relaxed buttocks, but we're pressing out through the back of our inner knees. Let's press back up into down dog. And then inhale forward into plank. Exhale again, downward facing dog. And inhale to plank. From there, let's modify to the knees. So that's simply modified plank. We're gonna lower halfway with the elbows opening wide, holding. Now let your chest come down, your hips come down, tuck your elbows in. Inhale, lengthen, and rise into cobra. Exhale, opening the elbows on the way down. Drawing the elbows in as we rise into cobra. Exhale, elbows wide on the way down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. From there, let's tuck our toes and press back up into down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Modify if you'd like, or we're gonna lower in one piece so the elbows are wide, chest down, hips down, elbows come in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale into our plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. And this time, exhale all the way back, extend in child's pose, and breathe. Let's scoop the belly and round up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, open for cow. And then just find your way back to that neutral place. Let's extend the right leg behind us and push out through the heel. Then I want you to bend your right knee. We're gonna lift it to the side and bring it around so your knee's kind of to the outside of your right elbow. Send the leg all the way back and push out through the heel. And then we'll step the right foot forward. Remaining on our left bended knee, pressing our weight into our right big toe, second toe. Let's start to slowly lift. Add the arms when ready, forming crescent moon. Exhale, come forward into that airplane. And then let your hands return to the mat. Let's tuck our left toes and lift our left knee, bringing us into lunge. So notice in our lunge, we've got a straight line from the heel of our left foot extending out through the top of our head. Let's go ahead and return to the left knee. Bring the right knee back, returning us to all fours. From there, let's extend the left leg behind and push out through the left heel. And we're gonna bend the left knee, lift it out to the side, and bring the left knee around to the outside of your left elbow. Push the left leg straight back. And then we'll step the left foot forward. We'll stay in our right bended knee. Push down through left big toe, second toe, let's lift. Add the arms to the sky. Crescent moon. Let the arms open as we hinge forward, bringing us to airplane. And then the hands return to the mat. Let's tuck our right toes, lift our right knee, and there we are in runner's lunge. Straight line from the top of our head, pushing out through the heel. We'll take a step forward with our right foot, letting our big toes come close while our heels are separated. Melt your body down. Bend your knees as much as you need to. As we inhale, let's roll the body up. Reach high to the sky and exhale to your heart. Again, inhale to the sky and exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky, exhale. Let's fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. Then exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky and exhale, folding the body forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, holding plank. Exhale down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down. Elbows in, inhale, rise, cobra, exhale. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Toes and heels out. Inhale as we roll up. Reach high to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky and exhale. Fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we fold. Now let's hang out here with our ribs pressing against our thighs. Cradling our elbows in the palms of our hands. Letting our head just dangle within that frame. Release the fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot. Brings us back into lunge. From there, we're going to transition into a wide straddle. So let's just face the wide edge of our mat. Toes are either straight ahead or they're turned in slightly. Got hands under shoulders. We've got our knees as soft as we need to so that we're able to just relax the upper body as we inhale, look out. And exhale, sink down. Let's press down into the palms, pushing the arms straight. We're going to raise our heels high and then push our heels down. Now let's lift up our toes and press our toes down. Raise our heels high, drop the heels down, and we lift our toes. And then just let your feet melt into the mat. As we inhale, let's go into flat back, eyes looking out. Once you're there, we'll add the arms. That'll create an airplane. And then as we inhale, let's rise all the way to standing. Adjusting our feet so they're a little wider than our hips. Toes and heels out, palms facing the sky. 5-pointed star. Let's rotate our palms to face forward and let your hands meet. Elbows bend, forearms and elbows meet. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, arms go wide. Let's turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. When we're ready, bend the left knee. Let's bring it out over the ankle without going past our toes. Centering our body weight equally into both feet. And feeling your weight in your left big toe, second toe. Let's lower the right arm. It's going to circle around and up. And as it floats down, let's lift the left. Turn your left palm towards the sky. That brings us into reverse warrior. And let's bring ourselves back into warrior two. Another circle with the right arm. This time as it goes back into place, let's pull our left leg straight. And now we're in position to start building a triangle. So remember, in triangle, we want to keep arms and legs long and straight. Heart center open, spine is long. And let's start to pull the right hip to the right. As that's happening, we're going to extend that left arm out as far as it will reach. And then we're going to lower the left and lift the right. And it does not matter where you're placing your left hand, as long as you feel your body open, like you're being drawn towards the sky. Feeling lots of open space across your heart, across your hips. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lower that right arm. Again, it's going to make a circle. This time, as it goes straight up to the ceiling, you're going to bend the left knee, bringing us into extended angle pose. If you want to rest your forearm on your thigh, that's fine. Or we could reach all the way down to the floor. I know, Tika. You're a good girl. Good girl. From extended angle pose, start to revolve the upper body. We're going to bring our right hand to the mat as we lift to the ball of our right foot. And then we're going to inhale that left arm to the side and exhale, revolve the upper body so we end up in our twisting lunge. Exhale, let's bring the left hand down. Once it's down, we'll step our left foot back, bringing us back into plank. Exhale as we lower, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, let's rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck our toes. We're back into down dog. Inhale, float forward to plank. Let's lift the right leg and press back into three-legged dog. And then step the right foot all the way through the hands, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Once there, let's push our left heel down, turn our left toes out, align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Got our knee over our ankle, weight in our big toe, second toe. Let's lift upper body. We're gonna square those hips to the front end of our mat. We've got our shoulders stacked over our hips, and then we can reach the arms to the sky. There's our warrior one. From there, let's slowly come forward. Let your hands return to the mat. Let's push the left leg straight. Extend the right leg behind us and push out through the heel of your right foot. Your hands form a tripod with your left foot. And there's tripod balance. And we can stay like that or align our left thumb with our left pinky toe. Rolling that left hip open, let's add the arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. If it's lifted, we'll step the left foot in. So we've got our toes in, our heels out. And let's inhale, roll up. Reach, high touch the sky. Exhale again to the heart. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. From there, let's bend our knees. And as we do, we're gonna pull the knees together and sink the hips low. Lift your ribs away from your thighs and add your arms alongside your ears. And there's our chair pose. Think about really lifting the upper body. Start to fold forward and let your legs straighten. Now we'll take a step back with our left foot, bringing us into our lunge. And let's walk ourselves around. So now we're gonna be in straddle, but facing the other side of our mat. Toes are either straight ahead or turning in slightly. Shoulders over hands. We're gonna inhale to look out, and then exhale as we fold deeper. From there, I want you to take that right arm and just wrap it around your right thigh and bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle and draw your body over into that right thigh. Let's release and come back to center. And on the other side, let's wrap the left arm around that left thigh. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left ankle. And then draw your body over towards that thigh. And then as we exhale, let's release. And we're back to that neutral place. Inhale, looking out, we've got our flat back. You can add the arms when we're ready, and that brings us into our straddle airplane. Inhale as we slowly lift towards the sky. Adjust your feet so they're a little wider than your hips, toes in, heels out. Palms open, face to the sky. 5-pointed star. Let's lower the right arm and lift the left. And then do a little bit of a side bend to the right. Come back to neutral. Lower the left and lift the right. Side bend to our left. And then return to that neutral place. From there, let's rotate so the backs of our hands face forward and let the backs of your hands meet together. And then rotate them around so your palms meet. Rotate again so the backs of your hands meet. Rotating palms together. And then bend the elbows and bring the elbows and the forearms together. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale, open into your star. Right toes now turn towards the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Keeping that torso tall, to bend the right knee. Comes out over the right ankle without going beyond our toes. And we're going to feel an equal amount of body weight into both feet. But the weight that's in your front foot is pressing into that right big toe, second toe. Let the left arm lower. It's going to make a nice full circle. As it comes back down, the right arm's going to lift. Right palm to the sky. There's our reverse warrior. And then from there, let's come back into warrior two. Pulling the right leg straight. We're now ready to begin building our triangle pose. So for triangle pose, imagine you're pressed up against the wall. And while you're pressed against the wall, your left hip is pulling back and your right arm is stretching out as far as it can reach. And then we simply lower the right and we lift the left. We can feel our left fingers reaching towards the sky. We can feel our right shoulder drawing slightly back and our left hip pressing slightly forward. And we'll take one more full inhale. On the exhale, let's start to lower the left arm. Again, it's going to make a full circle. Once it reaches towards the sky, let's bend the right knee, and that brings us into our extended angle pose with either our right forearm on our right thigh or the right hand reaching to the mat. one more inhale as we are. On the exhale, let's start to revolve the upper body. Lift to the ball of your left foot. That's going to bring you back into a nice lunge. We'll keep the left hand pressed and then inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale the right hand down. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering elbows wide. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise for cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Now let's lift the left leg behind. Start reaching it up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. And then as we exhale, we'll send the left foot forward. Once it makes it back between the hands, let's push the right heel down, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and start lifting. So now we've got our hip bones forward, we've got our shoulders stacked over our hips. We can end the arms. Back into warrior one. As we exhale, let's fold forward. Let your hands return to the mat. Now start to push the left leg straight. Extend the right leg behind you about hip level. And your hands form this tripod with your left foot. So you can stay in tripod, or you can align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. Roll your right hip away from the mat. Add your right arm towards the sky. And then on the exhale, right hand comes down if it's lifted. We'll step the right foot back in. We've got our big toes turned in, our heels turning out. And let's inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky, exhale, folding the body forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Now let's bend our knees, and as we're doing that, we're going to pull the knees closer together, and we're just going to sink those hips down, lifting our ribs away from our thighs, adding our arms alongside of our ears. There's our chair pose. Keep lifting your upper body. And as we exhale, let's re-straighten the legs and fold forward once again. And once we're completely upside down, go back to cradling your elbows, letting your head drop within that frame. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's step the right foot back, bringing us back into lunge. Now we're going to bring both hands to the inside of that left foot, and let's sink our right knee to the mat. Press down through the top of your right foot, and then let your hands walk a little farther out. While that's happening, we're going to let the elbows bend and the forearms sink closer to the mat. And remember to keep your left knee from pushing past your toes. And then take your left arm and just thread it underneath. Once it's on the other side of your left foot, let's open the left knee. So now that leg is kind of resting on that left forearm. And then we can bring the left knee back up. Let's unthread the arm. Press down into your palms so you've lifted yourself back up. And then we'll stretch the left leg behind us and push out through the left heel. Once that's done, let's extend the right arm, bringing us back into spinal balance. And then let's set the right hand down, set your left toes down, lift the right knee, and that brings us to plank. We're gonna keep right shoulder over right wrist, and we're gonna turn it open. That brings us into side plank. Exhale, let's come back around into plank, and then we can press up into downward facing dog. Let's raise our heels and press our heels. Raise our heels and press our heels. And then we'll take a giant step forward with our right foot. Once it's into position, let's bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. Let the left knee sink to the mat so we're resting on the top of our left foot. And then we can start walking the hands a little farther out, bending those elbows, letting your forearms drop closer to the mat. All the while we've got our right knee still over our ankle. And then take the right arm, thread it under that right leg. And when it's over there, we're gonna open the right knee and just let it rest on that right forearm. And let's bring the knee upright once again. Unthread that arm, and then we'll push the arm straight. Let's send the right leg behind us, extend out through the right heel. Then we'll add the left arm forward so we're back in spinal balance. Set the left hand down, set the right toes down. Lift the left knee so we're back in our plank. And then we're gonna keep left shoulder over left wrist, turn and open to the side, and there's our side plank. And then as we exhale, let's come back around into full plank. We'll press back up into down dog. We'll walk our dog a few times. Raise up both our heels. And then drop them down. And then let's come down onto all fours. Let's separate the knees, big toes together, push your tailbone back. Let your chest drop through your knees, extend your arms, forehead to the mat. And breathe. Let's pass our right arm through our left armpit. And see if you can feel a little deeper stretch than when we did this in the very beginning. Bring the right arm out and we'll switch. Passing left through right. And then we'll bring the left arm back out. Let's flip the palms over, scoop the belly in, and round up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then make your way back to a neutral place. From there, we'll walk our hands closer to our knees, tuck our toes under, rise up into a kneeling position. And then let's make a fist with our hands, and we're gonna press our fists into our lower back. While that's happening, think about really expanding and opening your heart, drawing your elbows closer together, tipping your head back to open your throat. And let's come back to neutral. Let the tops of your feet rest on the mat. Start to pull your tailbone back towards your heels and draw the ribs down towards the thighs, head to the mat, and let your arms just roll down alongside you. Palms open to the sky. Place our hands under our shoulders. Press down through your palms as you lift your upper body. And then once we're upright, come around and have a seat. Let's start out with our seated butterfly. I'm going to press the soles of our feet together. And let your feet rest in your hands. And then just pull your heels in a little closer to the body. Lifting and opening the heart, let your knees widen. And then we can soften just a little bit. Let's extend the right leg out. Two choices. We can either press the bottom of our left foot against our right inner thigh, or we can move into a hurdler stretch. And if we do hurdler stretch, want to keep the two legs kind of intersecting at a 90-degree angle. I'm going to take the right hand, reach towards the right ankle, stretch the left arm high. Let side stretch over. And let your left palm face the sky. And then as we inhale, we can rise back up. And then once we're back up, let's bring the left knee around. We're going to keep it bent, but we'll make it upright this time. And we're just going to take both hands on either side of our right leg. Let your hands walk a little bit forward. Get some more length in those arms and some good length in the spine. And then we're going to wrap the left arm around that left knee. The right arm's going to come around from the other side, and we're going to get those hands to hook or at least get closer together. Once we're as far as we can, we're going to sit up tall, and we're going to turn and look over that right shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. We'll stretch the left leg out. Keep a little bend in your knees so that you can hook around your big toes. Pull your ribs closer to your thighs, and then start to push your legs straighter as you melt all the way down. And then let's release and come back up. Switching legs, we'll keep the left leg straight, and our choice is to place the bottom of our right foot against our left inner thigh, or move into that hurdler stretch. You're going to extend towards the left ankle, reach the right arm up, side bend to your left. Right palm towards the sky. And then let's inhale to lift. Exhale the hand down. Keep the right knee bent, but we'll bring it upright and foot is close to the body. Then we'll take both hands and bring them to the outside of that left leg. Try to inch a little bit further forward. And then let's wrap the right arm around the bent right knee. Come around with the left hand, get as close as you can, or get your hands to meet. And then we're going to inhale, sit up taller and straighter, and exhale, look over our left shoulder. We'll take one more inhale. Exhale as we untwist. Let's re-extend the right leg. Again, we've got a little softness. We're going to come forward, hook around our big toes, pull our ribs towards our thighs, and then see if you can push your legs straighter and straighter while you sink a little deeper. And then from there, let's release and come up. Now we'll bend both of our knees and let's place hands behind our thighs. And let's get ready to build our boat. So we want to drop the shoulders, open the heart center, keep the head held high, pull that tummy in super tight, find your balance on your tailbone. When you're ready, we'll start extending the legs, going where we can without rounding our back. Adding the arms. And then slowly start to melt open. Once you're all the way down, flex your feet, push out through your heels, extend out through your fingertips. And then feel your body go soft. Lift the arms back up, return them to your sides, palms to the sky. Let's bend the knees, walk our feet in. Space them apart about hips distance, toes in slightly, heels out slightly. Let's tighten the belly and start pressing your hips towards the sky. Want to make sure we're not feeling any weight transferring into the neck. I want to feel lots of work in the back of our thighs and our gluteals without any strain or stress at our knees or the top of our thighs. Now see if you can walk your hands closer to your ankles and keep lifting your hips. And then let's release the ankles. We can walk ourselves back a little bit. And then take your time melting all the way down to the mat. Once you made it all the way down, time for a nice close hug. Nice massage of your lower back as you circle your knees round and round. And then we'll go the other way. And then just let your knees rest in the middle. Let's place the right foot down. Cross your left leg over the right. And then we're going to lift up both legs. And I want you to grab hold of your ankles, whatever you can reach there. And just pull your knees in closer. I want you to think about pulling your heels in towards the body. You can set the right foot down. Let's uncross the left. And we'll switch. Right leg crosses over. Let's lift up the feet. Grab hold of your ankles. Pull your heels in closer to your body. And then let's set the left foot down. Uncross the right. Finding that place again where our toes are in slightly, our heels are out slightly, arms at our sides. Let's press those hips all the way up to the sky once again. And then one vertebra at a time, we melt back down. And once we feel that our spine is completely relaxed, we'll go for another strong hug. This time a gentle rock from side to side. And then we're back to neutral. Let's start to open the knees, press the soles of our feet together. Pull your heels closer to your body. And that's our lying butterfly. now I want you to tighten your belly, press through the back of your ribs. Bring the shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. And then while you're there, just extend your left leg out. Pull the left knee in. And extend the right leg out. Now while you're still there, extend the left leg out. And let's slowly roll back down. And then once you've made it all the way down, we're just going to let the arms float down alongside the body. Palms open, face to the sky. And we're closing our eyes and guiding our breath around the body, seeking out any spots that remain tense or tight. Guide your breath around the body. Find those spots. And once your breath makes it to a spot that is perhaps a chronic place of issue, feel your breath swirling around in there. Gathering up all that tension and tightness. And we're going to exhale it out of the body. Ourselves becoming lighter and lighter, as if we're floating just above the surface of the mat. Be grateful for the choices you've made, both good and bad. Accept your mistakes, you can't change them anyway. Apply what you've learned and go on. Use these lessons to help you with your other decisions in life. Appreciate yourself and your own uniqueness. Make every day special. Own it, enjoy it, bask in the glory of life, and appreciate the gift of your own life. Let us send away all of our anxious thoughts. making a choice to live our days with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and hope. Make random acts of kindness a part of the fabric of your life. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe dwells. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. So enjoy the rest of your evening, have a peaceful night's sleep, and I will see you soon. Take care, bye-bye.